it's Brittany from Coffee Planner Mom, and I am here today for a recipe spread, and this is going to be in my drinks portion of my recipe planner. So I've done a complete page of cocktail recipes, and I have a separate playlist for those. If I can link it up here, I will. I don't know if I can link playlists though. So this is going to be in that playlist as well, but we're actually going to be starting the sangria page, which I'm really excited about. So the first thing that I need to do is where's my roller? All right, kind of just figure out roughly where half of the page is. So 6.5, so that would be this dot right here, 3¼ So I am going to start writing the word sangria right around here. And I'm going to be using my Tombow Fudenosuke brush lettering pen. So this is the soft tip. I also own the hard tip, which is my favorite, and that's the one that I use every day in my planner. And this is the one that's just kind of stashed down here. So what I want to do is, I know I want to use these washies for the spread itself. So I'm kind of taking the style that I used over here on the cocktail page. So that means I need to use one of the 5mm. These are all from Simply Gilded, by the way. They are from her one sub box. So I just have to determine which one I want to use. And I use the vines, so I think I'm going to use one of them. And we'll go with the brownish. Like it's not a brownish, it's like the peachish color because it's more neutral. In my head I was thinking neutral and I said brown. So it's cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it down so that this washi is basically underlining the word sangria. And then I'm going to, let's see, I'll be able to start the washi here. So I'm going to end it here. And yeah, I think I'll be able to start the other one here as well. So this page is a dot grid insert because I feel like dot grid gives me more flexibility to decorate the pages how I want. So I like that. And looks like I just kind of put it in the middle. So I'm just going to overextend it because sometimes that's what's easier for me, because I get a better grip. So we're going to pull out, this by the way is my Fisker's blade, and I do have it linked down below. I like this because like you wear it on your finger, so it gives me more precise control of when I am slicing. So I prefer this. There we go. And then I got to get the other side done. All right, and then I just used an old gift card that it's from Christmas, so I've already spent the money on it. So I use it, since I don't have a use for it, as a straight edge, but you could use like a ruler or what have you. So now I'm going to title the recipe over here, and I am going to put it as close to the top as I can because I do kind of like how that looked. So this one is like a summer sangria, I think is just what I'm going to call it. It's kind of like a tropical. Maybe I should call it tropical. We're going to go with tropical. So for that I used my Papermate Inkjoy gel pen in the 0.7 tip. And now I'm going to be switching, and then this is the pen that I'm going to use for the remainder of the video. It is a Simply Gilded black ink gel pen, and it is a 0.5 tip. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start writing in the ingredients. And I'm going to just drop down a line and go in one. So the first thing that we are going to do is 1 ounce of peach schnapps. We use that a lot. Then something else that I use quite a bit of, you need an ounce of Malibu. So this, I should have said, this is for an individual glass. So if you're going to want to do more, like a full-size thing, because like it's 2020, we are not having big old parties and having to make this for multiple people or anything like that. Pineapple, so you have an ounce of pineapple juice. So I have just kind of perfected this on my own and tweaked it to come up with what balance I like best. So this ends up being 9 ounces total. We have an ounce of Peach Schnapps, an ounce of Malibu, and so that is a coconut flavored rum, and an ounce of pineapple juice. And then you're going to add in 6 ounces of white wine. I've been using Pinot Grigio, and that's the one that I've been liking. But I mean, I guess whatever wine you prefer. We actually have a winery, vineyard. I honestly don't know Grigio, the difference. Grigio, yeah. I live in central Pennsylvania, and there's this one winery called Allegro. Love their wines, and they have, all of their wines are named after like something musical related, and they have this one that's called Suite, S-U-I-T-E, like as in a suite from a musical composition. And it is a sweet white, and I've tried it with that, and it is really good. But typically what I have on hand, I usually have Pinot Grigios, Sauvignon Blancs, and Pinot Noirs. So the red wines the red sangrias will be using my Pinot Noir, and the tropical or the white sangrias will be using probably the Pinot Grigio. I did try it with the Sauvignon Blanc, and I wasn't a big fan of it with that. Liked it better with the Pinot Grigio, but whichever one you prefer. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lay down a 10mm strip of washi tape. I don't know where my black boxes are. I'm going to have to find those. I'll find them momentarily. So I'm going to lay down this. So again, all of the washi tape that I'm featuring in this video is from Simply Gilded. It's all, unless I say otherwise, it's all from one of her sub boxes. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to take this not quite to the center, because like where I have it right now, there is a dot right there. That is the center, and oh my gosh, that was like almost perfect. So I don't want it to be quite centered. I want it to be slightly off center. So I'm going to, where do I want to end it? I want to take it a little bit further than here, because I feel like that's just not long enough. So yeah, I think I'll just end it right here. And then I am going to, this is going to be slightly different than the original page, because this side it lined up with there, but on the back I had them flush against the edges. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go ahead and get that sliced. And I did find my black boxes, and I've misplaced them. There they are. Oh my god, I'm a mess. Alright, so these are black quarter boxes that I made, printed and cut myself. So I'm going to go ahead and just hand letter Prep Steps. So this is a nice, like, it's a satiny finish. So when I use, I don't know why I closed that. When I use colors as opposed to just regular black ink, it is really vibrant. I love it. I'm going to turn this upside down because a lot of times it just makes it easier for me. And there we go. This way we can see part of it too. So, prep steps. So, I mean, basically you're just going to add everything into your container and stir. All right, so you're going to, I put down about adding, like topping the glass with the fruits, but then if you're going to be doing a pitcher size, you're going to want to put the fruit in first so that everything gets stirred up very well. And what is about halfway? Let me just see how much space I've got left. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, just I top it, like I top the fruits. So after trial and error, I had at one point attempted muddling the fruit in. It didn't really come out as well as I had hoped. And you can put it down at the bottom, but I tend to drink with a straw. So I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. You do you, that's all. So normally I call this next section garnish, but I mean, you're not really garnishing, but you want to make sure that you are using complementary fruits. So that's all I'm going to call this, is fruits. There we go. I almost put the lid back on my pen, and then I thought better of it. So here we go. Because this doesn't need to be very much. So the fruits, I actually do like to use strawberries. I thought that they came out really well. So you could do strawberries, pineapples, pineapples. How much space do I still have? Let's see. Yes, I still have space for one more line. So peaches, oh, my pen is starting to skip. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this 5mm and I am going to bring it, let me make sure I have it even. Okay, let me put it on this side, I suppose. All right, so that is where the halfway point is. And then I'm going to actually take this all the way down to the halfway point here, if I can find it. Yeah, it's that dot. So let me just bring it all the way down to here, take off the safety. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I'm really excited. So I have a red sangria recipe that I have tried. I think that all of my sangrias so far are stemming on Peach Schnapps. I don't think that one uses Malibu. I actually think I use just plain Bacardi. Oh, hey, I have another side I need to slice. That's cool. All right, so we've got that, and now I just need to make it pretty. So I want to just decorate a little bit using this wine glass sticker. I figure it's cute enough. Like, there's no fruits in there or anything, but it's cute enough. I have the space for it here. So that is where I'm going to put it. And that is gonna do it for this sangria spread recipe. Like I said, I really like this. So I use 6 ounces of Pinot, and there's like, gosh, what is 75? Hold on. So a bottle of wine is 750 milliliters, which is about 25 ounces. So give or take, multiply it by 4. So 4 ounces of schnapps, 4 ounces of Malibu, 4 ounces of pineapple juice, and a whole bottle of Pinot. So, like I said, roughly. So that is going to do it for this spread. I'm excited. Really nice to just kind of sip on for the summer, because it's nice and tropical. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you don't miss out on any of my other videos. If you press the bell icon, it'll actually give you pop-up notifications so that you'll know as soon as my videos go live. And be sure to be following me over on Instagram. Over there, I'm at Coffee Planner Mom, and I will see you guys later.